Today we're going to cover the overhead squat. This is a very challenging and technical movement for most people for a variety of reasons. Probably the first problem that most people run into is shoulder mobility. So in order to do an overhead squat properly, you absolutely must be able to get your shoulders up and open into the frontal plane. A lot of times what I'll see with people trying to do the overhead squat is they don't have a good enough shoulder mobility in either one or both shoulders to do this. So a lot of times you'll see them like this, can't get their shoulders open, and to compensate, thrust the hips forward and get in this position. This is not an advantageous position. So my recommendation to you is if you cannot get your shoulders open completely into a good overhead position, to work on shoulder mobility before you try to put any appreciable weight over your head like this, because you're just going to hurt yourself. That having been said, the first thing that I would like to cover for the overhead squat is the grip. So the grip is a snatch grip. We're going to go nice and wide, and the bar should be about 8 to 10 inches above your head at full extension. So it doesn't have to be exactly, that's just kind of a guideline. So we certainly don't want to have a clean grip where it's up like this unless you're incredibly flexible. You're not going to be able to get your shoulders into a good position when you're in the overhead squat. So typically we're going to go and we're going to do PVC pass-throughs and kind of find a sticking point. So like right here is about as far as I can, about as close as I can get my hands and still get that bar through, okay? So we've got that grip width, and now the stance is just a regular squat stance. Now, unlike a back squat, this is more like a front squat. We want a very upright chest when we squat. So we're going to be in this posture rather than with a back squat where you're going to start tilting way forward. We want to keep a very erect torso. So we want the torso up, chest big, active shoulders. So these would be passive shoulders, active shoulders. So we want to press that bar to the ceiling. And as we drop down, we want to keep that bar right between the balls of the feet and the heel. So the base that you've got that bar over is most important. So if that bar travels out past the balls of your feet or behind your heels, you're going to lose it. So this is a very balancing movement. So active shoulders, very tight core, upright chest, flaring the knees out. Going to drop down and drive back up. Now, just like all of the CrossFit style squats, we're going to drop those hips below the knees and back up. So once somebody's mastered that with a PVC pipe and they've demonstrated to you that they've got the range of motion, they've got the mobility in the shoulders, you go ahead and put them on a regular bar with some weight. And this is when that tight core and active shoulders is going to make all the difference. So when you do the overhead squat with weight, you want to get under it, tighten that core up, stand it up. Now you're going to get into the squat stance, get set, and before you go, make sure you're nice and tight. Now we're going to do what we call a rack jerk. So we're going to jerk the weight off our back. Now it's up and solid. Squat stance, active shoulders. Drop down, back up. And then, probably safest just to dump the weight. And that's the overhead squat.